Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, who has been obliquely referred as conspirer-in-chief by the Afghan government for what is unfolding in the war-torn nation, is now appearing to be openly backing Taliban. In his recent interaction with foreign journalists, Khan suggested President Ghani to vacate his chair in order to have peace in the country. The statement comes amidst Taliban's rapidly expanding territorial control and a dying peace process. Many observers have long believed and said that it is Pakistan that provided the men, material and logistics to Taliban to sustain during their downfall and now is playing an active role in their resurgence.
Pakistan Prime Minister says he has been in touch with the Taliban leaders and they are not ready to step forward until Afghan President Ashraf Ghani steps down. While for some the statement does not come as a surprise, for they already believed it was Islamabad supporting the Taliban resurgence, others are wondering who he is speaking for and what his plans for Afghanistan are.
The political settlement is looking difficult right now. And it's looking difficult right now because the Taliban are refusing, and we tried. I tried to persuade the Taliban. This is months back, 3 or 4 months back. The Taliban senior leadership came here and we tried to persuade them to come to some sort of a political settlement. The only thing that would stop Afghanistan from descending into anarchy is a political settlement. But unfortunately, the Taliban, when they were here, they felt that they refused to talk to Ashraf Ghani. Their condition is that as long as Ashraf Ghani is there, we are not going to talk to the Afghan government.
Pakistan's role in nurturing Taliban is no secret, and there have been multiple reports establishing its complicity in the widening insurgency's control in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Taliban fighters have seized key government buildings in major Afghan cities. They have even released footage of the National Directorate of Security compound and other military units being captured by them. US intel reports say if the Taliban continues to capture territories at this pace, then Kabul would fall in the next 3 months, pushing things to square one where it all started in 2001. Although the US, along with Kabul's own defense, is carrying airstrikes, but that hasn't proved enough in containing the insurgents. In fact, the situation is headed towards a humanitarian crisis. As many as 77,000 Afghan families have already lost their homes.
خواستم از جامعه بین المللی و از نهادهای بین المللی همی هسته که هر چیز زودتر در راستای رسیدگی هم مواد غذایی، مواد تبادل شده و هم مواد غیر غذایی که یک رقم بسیار درشت متاسفانه ما در افغانستان شاهد هستیم از بیجا شدگان ما را باید کمک و همکاری نمود.
The peace process, an exaggerated phenomenon that has hit top headlines, is on the verge of collapsing with no side ready to give in. Both Kabul and Washington say the Taliban has been demanding way more than a democratic process can concede.
Obviously, it is a challenging security environment, and were we confident, were we comfortable having a larger staffing presence there, we would. But we are evaluating the threat environment on a daily basis. The embassy is in regular contact with Washington, with the most senior people in this building, who in turn are in regular contact with our colleagues at the NSC in the White House. on this dynamic. But for right now, we have been able to continue those core activities that are important for us to conduct on the ground.
And now it all comes down to one major question before the international community. It is whether they can identify and call out the real force behind Taliban, which by all evidence available in public domain is Pakistan. Or it will continue to drag its feet like it has done before. While the US and its President Biden has been cautioned for its hastened decisions, it is a thing of the past now, and a solution needs to come up before it is too late. The Taliban is on a rampage, and it is just a matter of time before they restart ruling Afghanistan if the community doesn't intervene with a robust response.